Hi students, we will discuss differentiation in this video. So let us consider the first question. Y is equal to square root of x plus square root of x plus square root of x up to infinity. Then dy by dx is equal to x by 2y minus 1, 1 by 2y minus 1, 1 by x root y, 1 by 2y plus x are the four options given. So you can notice that this rounded part, that is square root of x plus square root of x up to infinity, is y only, because as we have infinitely many terms, excluding one term x will not make any difference. So therefore given expression becomes y is equal to square root of x plus y. Now we will square this on both sides, so we get y square is equal to x plus y. Let us differentiate now with respect to x. We get 2y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of x is 1 and derivative of y is dy by dx. Let us take dy by dx to left hand side and we will take common. Therefore 2y minus 1 into dy by dx is equal to 1, which implies that dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by 2y minus 1. So we have option B as the right answer for this question. Second question is a standard result actually. So if x to the power of m, y to the power of n is equal to x plus y to the power of m plus n, then dy by dx is equal to y by x, x by y, m by n and n by m. Actual answer is dy by dx is equal to y by x. So you can keep this in the memory because this is a lengthy question which can be solved by taking log on both sides. So instead it is better to memorize this. Dy by dx is equal to y by x for all the terms like x to the power of m, y to the power of n is equal to x plus y to the power of m plus n. Suppose we have x to the power of 5 into y to the power of 4 is equal to x plus y to the power of 9, that is 5 plus 4. Then we can say that dy by dx is equal to y by x. So this works as a formula or shortcut formula. If x to the power of m, y to the power of n equals x plus y to the power of m plus m, then we can say that dy by dx is equal to y by x. Next question is y is equal to 1 plus x square into tan inverse of x minus x. Then dy by dx is equal to tan inverse x, 2x into tan inverse x minus 1, 2x into tan inverse x, and none of this. So let us consider the given expression, that is y is equal to 1 plus x square into tan inverse of x minus x here. We will differentiate with respect to x so that we get dy by dx is equal to 1 plus x square is first function. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square, plus second function is tan inverse of x into derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x minus derivative of x is 1. Here 1 plus x square gets cancels and we get 1 plus 2x into tan inverse of x minus 1. So 1 is eliminated and we get 2x tan inverse x, which is in option C here. So let us look at the fourth question. So that is y is equal to sin x degree. Then dy by dx is equal to option A is cos x degree, pi by 180 into cos x degree, 180 by pi into cos x degree, and none of this. So you can keep it in mind while differentiating these trigonometric functions. Angle should be in radians. Here it is given that it is sine x degree. So we'll convert this to radians. That is, if we have y equals sine x degree, we know that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees, or x degree is equal to pi by 180 into x radians. So here y is equal to sine x degree is nothing but y is equal to sine of pi by 180 into x radians. So we know that y is equal to sine kx implies dy by dx as k cos kx. So by chain rule. So now y is equal to sine of pi by 180 into x. Therefore dy by dx is equal to cos of pi by 180 into x into pi by 180 into x into derivative of pi by 180 into x is nothing but pi by 180. So therefore I have pi by 180 into cos of x degrees. Now pi by 180 into x is nothing but x radian is nothing but x degrees. So this we have seen here. So therefore pi by 180 into cos x degree is the derivative of sin x degree. So which is in option B here. Next I have a question on parametric differentiation. I have x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta, y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta. So I will consider x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta into sin theta. So this gives us dx by d theta as, that is we are differentiating with respect to theta. Therefore we get dx by d theta is equal to a into derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta plus derivative of theta into sin theta, that is first function is theta, derivative of sin theta is cos theta plus second function is sin theta into derivative of theta is 1 here. So now sin theta eliminated, that is cancelled. So now I have a into theta into cos theta. Let me take this as equation 1. Next I will consider y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta into cos theta, which gives as dy by d theta as a into derivative of sin theta is cos theta minus, let us apply product rule again. So that is first function is theta, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, so this minus becomes plus. So in the product rule I have plus, but I have minus sign here, so I write minus into derivative of theta is 1 and second function is cos theta and derivative of theta is 1. Here cos theta gets cancels and we are left with a into theta into sin theta. This is equation 2. From 1 and 2 I can find dy by dx, which is the required. Dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. So dy by d theta is equal to, I have a into theta into sin theta divided by a into theta into cos theta. So now a theta gets cancels, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta, which is in option B here. So answer is tan theta. Next I have x to the power of y is equal to e to the power of x minus y. X to the power of y equals e to the power of x minus y. So when we have exponential functions on both sides, or exponential. If it is an exponential function, then we can take logarithm, that is we will apply logarithmic differentiation. Here I have dy by dx, I have to find dy by dx. As usual I have 4 options, that is log x by 1 minus log x whole square, 1 minus x by y plus x log x minus y by 1 plus log x, and minus of minus log x by 1 plus log x whole square. Actually this is log x by 1 plus log x whole square. Minus of minus log x by 1 plus log x whole square means it is log x by 1 plus log x whole square. So now we will consider this x to the power of y is equal to e to the power of x minus y. When we take log on both sides, we get log x to the power of y is equal to log of e to the power of x minus y. This implies y log x, that is we have a formula, that is fundamentals of log, that is log m to the power of k is k log m. You can remember this formula, log m to the power of k is k log m. So here y log x is equal to x minus y into log e. Y log x is equal to x minus y into log e. So we know that log e is 1. Logarithm of any number to its own base is 1. Here log e, if nothing is mentioned, we will take the base as e. So log e is equal to 1. Now I have y log x, and let me take this minus y to the right hand side. I have plus y here, which is equal to x. So now we'll take y common so that we can solve for y. When we take y common, I have log x plus 1. Carry that to right hand side. I have y is equal to x by 1 plus log x. So now let us differentiate this with respect to x. So we get y dash, that is dy by dx is equal to, let us apply quotient rule. First function is 1 plus log x into derivative of x is 1 minus denominator into d by dx of numerator. So denominator is 1 plus log x, derivative of numerator is 1 minus numerator into d by dx of denominator, that is 1 by x. Derivative of 1 plus log x is 1 by x by denominator square. Denominator square. So I have minus 1 here because x gets cancels, and I have 1 plus log x minus 1 by 1 plus log x whole square. 1 plus log x whole square. So 1 is cancelled here. I have log x by 1 plus log x whole square, which is nothing but option D here. Option D is the right answer. Minus of minus log x by 1 plus log x whole square is nothing but log x by 1 plus log x whole square. So next let us proceed to next question, that is question number 7. So let us read the question. If y is equal to tan inverse of x plus a by 1 minus xa, then dy by dx is 1 by a square plus x square, 1 by 1 plus x square, a by a square plus x square, and a square by 1 minus xa whole square. So given is y is equal to tan inverse of x plus a by 1 minus xa. Y is equal to tan inverse of x plus a by 1 minus xa. So this is what is given. So you can observe this is a trigonometric formula, tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. This is in the form of tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. So that is y is equal to tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of a. Tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of a is tan inverse of x plus a by 1 minus xa. So now we can differentiate this. We will get dy by dx is equal to derivative of tan inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x square, and derivative of tan inverse a is 0 because this is a constant. I have a is a constant, so therefore I will get 1 over 1 plus x square is the answer, which is in option B here, 1 by 1 plus x square. So here we applied a formula from the trigonometry and we differentiated this easily. So this is actually a standard result which is in NCERT textbook, but let us solve this. If y is equal to x to the power of x, then what is dy by dx? So this is a basic question. So let us apply log on both sides. So log y is equal to log of x to the power of x. So we know that log m to the power of k is k log m. So therefore log y is equal to x log x. So derivative of log y is 1 by y into dy by dx, which is equal to first function derivative of log x is 1 by x plus second function is log x into derivative of x is 1. So here we get 1 plus log x on the right hand side. Here I have 1 by y into dy by dx. In the next step we'll take y to right hand side, so we get y into 1 plus log x, but y is equal to x to the power of x, this is given. So therefore x to the power of x into 1 plus log x, x to the power of x into 1 plus log x is the derivative of x to the power of x. So I have option C here, x to the power of x into 1 plus log x. So you can remember this result. Next question is xy is equal to x plus y. Then what is dy by dx? Xy by 1 minus xy is one answer, and y plus 1 by 1 minus x, y by 1 minus xy, minus 1 by x minus 1 whole square. So let us see how to do this. Let us take this given expression xy is equal to x plus y. So this implies y is equal to x by x minus 1. So let us see how it is. I have to solve for y, so I will take xy minus y is equal to x. So take y to left hand side, so xy minus y is equal to x. We will take y common, so that you will get x minus 1. Therefore y is equal to x by x minus 1. Now it is easy for us to differentiate this with respect to x using quotient rule. So that is, in the denominator we will have x minus 1 whole square, and denominator x minus 1 into d by dx of numerator minus numerator is x into d by dx of denominator by denominator square is x minus 1 whole square. So x minus 1 minus x by x minus 1 whole square. So x cancels, we get minus 1 by x minus 1 whole square. So minus 1 by x minus 1 whole square is in option D. So option D is the right answer for this question. Next we have sin of x plus y is equal to log of x plus y. We have to find dy by dx. It's given that option A is 2, option B is minus 2, option C is 1, and option D is minus 1. So we will consider sin of x plus y is equal to log of x plus y. Sin of x plus y is equal to log of x plus y. This is what is given. Now we'll differentiate on both sides. So we get derivative of sin of x plus y is cos of x plus y into derivative of x plus y. We are applying chain rule. That is, I have to differentiate x plus y also. On the right hand side, derivative of log of x plus y is 1 by x plus y into derivative of x plus y. Here also we are applying chain rule. Log something is 1 by something into d by dx of something. Now we will take this 1 by x plus y into d by dx of x plus y to left hand side. So therefore we get cos of x plus y minus 1 by x plus y into derivative of x plus y, that is d by dx of x plus y is equal to 0. We are taking d by dx of x plus y common after taking this right hand side to left hand side. So that is cos of x plus y minus 1 by x plus y into d by dx of x plus y is equal to 0. As required is dy by dx, we can take this as d by dx of x plus y is equal to 0. We need dy by dx. Now let us differentiate x plus y is equal to 0. That implies derivative of x is 1 and derivative of y is dy by dx, which is equal to 0. That implies dy by dx is equal to minus 1. So answer is D. Option D is the right answer. Next we have y is equal to square root of sin x plus y. Dy by dx is equal to sin x by 2y minus 1, sin x by 1 minus 2y, option B. Option C is cos x by 1 minus 2y, and option D is cos x by 2y minus 1. So let us consider y is equal to square root of sin x plus y. Y is equal to square root of sin x plus y. We'll square on both sides. We get y square is equal to sin x plus y. Square root is eliminated. So now let us differentiate on both sides. We get 2y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of sin x is cos x plus derivative of y is dy by dx. Now we'll group the like terms, that is dy by dx is taken common. We will get 2y minus 1 is equal to cos x, or dy by dx is equal to cos x by 2y minus 1, cos x by 2y minus 1, so which is in option D. Option D is the right answer. So next we have, for the curve root x plus root y is equal to 1, dy by dx at 1 by 4 1 by 4, that is x equals 1 by 4 and y is equal to 1 by 4. Option A is 1 by 2, option B is 1, and option C is minus 1, and option D is 2. So we'll consider root x plus root y is equal to 1. So we'll differentiate with respect to x. For derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x, and derivative of root y is 1 by 2 root y into dy by dx, which is equal to 0. So therefore dy by dx is equal to dy by dx is equal to, we'll solve for dy by dx, minus 1 by 2 root x here into 2 root y, that is we get minus of root of y by x. So we got dy by dx as minus root y by x. So dy by dx at the given point, that is x equals 1 by 4 and y is equal to 1 by 4. So we can substitute for x and y. So we get minus root of 1 by 4 by 1 by 4, so which is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is the required answer. That is option C is the right answer for this question. Next, if y is equal to tan inverse of sin x by 1 plus cos x, then dy by dx is equal to option A 1 by 4, option B 1 by 2, option C 1 plus cos square x, and option D is minus 1 by 4. So let us consider y is equal to tan inverse of sin x by 1 plus cos x. Now we'll use some formulas from trigonometry so that y is equal to tan inverse of sin x. This sin x is nothing but 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. So now that is 2 cancels here, and cos x by 2 and this square will go. So we are left with sin x by 2 by cos x by 2. Therefore y is equal to tan inverse of tan x by 2, which is equal to x by 2. So y is equal to x by 2 now. So therefore dy by dx, now we can differentiate this. 1 by 2 is constant and derivative of x is 1. So dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 is the correct answer, which is in option B here. Next, it's given that u is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, and v is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. Then required is du by dv. Option A is x, option B is 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, option C is 1, and option D is 1 by 4. So now let us consider u, which is u is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. U is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. So this is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. You can recall formulas from inverse trigonometry. Sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square is 2 tan inverse x, and v is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, so which is also 2 tan inverse x. So we know that 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. Therefore u is equal to v now. U is equal to v. Now let us differentiate u with respect to v. So we get du by dv is equal to 1. So which is in option C. Du by dv is equal to 1 is the right answer. Next we have y is equal to sin inverse of cos x. We have to find dy by dx. Option A 1 by sin x, option B cos inverse x, option C minus 1, and option D is 1 by 2. So we will consider y is equal to sin inverse of cos x. We know that sin inverse of sin x is equal to x within the definition of the inverse trigonometric functions, that is within the definition of its domain. So y is equal to sin inverse of cos x we have. So we can write it as y is equal to sin inverse of cos x is nothing but sin of pi by 2 minus x. Y is equal to sin inverse of pi by 2 minus x. So we know that sin inverse of sin theta is theta, that is y is equal to pi by 2 minus x. So which implies that dy by dx is equal to minus 1. So which is in option C. it's given y is equal to log of log x, then we have to find dy by dx. So as usual we have four options. Let us consider y is equal to log of log x. So we can write bracket here. So log something is 1 by something, we have to apply chain rule here 2 times, that is dy by dx is equal to log something is 1 by something, that is 1 by log of log x into derivative of log x. Derivative of log x is 1 by log x into derivative of log x is 1 by x. So we get the answer as 1 by x into log of log x. So which is in option C here. X log x, that is x log x is here, and log of log x. Option C is the right answer. Actually, next question is a standard problem, or we can use this as a shortcut formula for y is equal to root of sin x plus root of sin x plus root of sin x, etc. up to infinity. Then dy by dx is 2y minus 1 by cos x, and y square by cos x is option B, cos x by 2y minus 1 is option C, and option D is sin x by 2y minus 1. So as we have infinitely many terms, we can ignore one sin x and you can consider this root of sin x plus root of sin x up to infinity as y. Therefore y is equal to square root of sin x plus y. So we have solved a similar problem. Let us square this. So therefore y square is equal to sin x plus y. So now let us differentiate this. Y square, derivative of y square is 2y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of sin x is cos x plus derivative of y is dy by dx. Let us take dy by dx to left hand side and we'll take common. So dy by dx into 2y minus 1, dy by dx into 2y minus 1 is equal to cos x. So dy by dx is equal to cos x by 2y minus 1. So cos x by 2y minus 1 is in option C. Next question is, if f of x is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus log x whole square by 1 plus log x whole square, then f dash of e is, that is we have to find the derivative of f of x at the point e. Option A is 1 by e and option B says it doesn't exist. Option C is 1 and option D says it is 2 by e. So we have this cos inverse of 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square as 2 tan inverse of t. So now this given problem is in this form. In place of t we have log x. So therefore f of x is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. That is in place of t I have log x. So that is why f of x is 1 minus log x whole square by 1 plus log x whole square. So this is equals to 2 tan inverse of t actually. So f of x becomes 2 tan inverse of log x. Now it is easy for us to differentiate. Now f dash of x is equal to 2 is constant. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x square. In place of x I have log x. So therefore it is 1 plus log x whole square into derivative of log x is 1 by x. So now I have to find f dash of e, I write here f dash of e is equal to 2 into 1 by 1 plus log e whole square, log e whole square into 1 by e. So log e is 1, so therefore I have 2 divided by 1 plus 1 into 1 by e. So 2 by 2 is eliminated, that is it cancels, and we are left with 1 by e, which is in option A. So option A is the right answer. So we are solving problems on differentiation, and we are using inverse trigonometric functions formula in many cases. If 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of y is equal to 2 to the power of x plus y, then the value of dy by dx at x equals y equals 1 is option A 1, option B 2, option C 0, and option D is minus 1. So let me consider this given expression: 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of y is equal to 2 to the power of x plus y. We will differentiate. We know that derivative of a to the power of x, derivative of a to the power of x is a to the power of x into log a. Here in place of a I have 2. So that implies, that is when we differentiate 2 to the power of x, we get 2 to the power of x into log 2. Here when you differentiate 2 to the power of x, you get 2 to the power of x into log 2. When you differentiate 2 to the power of y, you get 2 to the power of y into log 2 into dy by dx, which is equal to derivative of 2 to the power of x plus y is 2 to the power of x plus y into derivative of x log 2 into derivative of x plus y, that is d by dx of x plus y. Now we'll separate this dy by dx terms. So we get 2 to the power of y and log 2 into dy by dx. On the right hand side I have 2 to the power of x plus y into log 2 into derivative of x plus y. Here I have 2 to the power of x into log 2 here. Next term is 2 to the power of y into log 2 into dy by dx is equal to 2 to the power of x plus y log 2, derivative of x plus y is 1 plus dy by dx. So now we have 2 to the power of y and log 2. Here on the right hand side I have 2 to the power of x plus y into log 2 into dy by dx. We will bring this to left hand side. We get 2 to the power of x plus y log 2 into dy by dx is equal to 2 to the power of x plus y into log 2 whole divided by 2 to the power of x plus y log 2 minus, we'll get minus here 2 to the power of x log 2. So now this implies dy by dx is equal to 2 to the power of x plus y log 2 minus 2 to the power of x log 2 whole divided by 2 to the power of y log 2 minus 2 to the power of x plus y into log 2. Both in numerator and denominator we can take log 2 common and we can cancel so that it is eliminated. Now at x is equal to y is equal to 1, let us put x equals y equals 1. So we get 2 square here, that is 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 is 2 square minus 2 to the power of 1 is 2 divided by 2 to the power of y into log 2, that is 2 to the power of 1, log 2 has been cancelled already, minus 2 to the power of 2. So we get 2 square is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2 divided by 2 minus 4 is minus 2, so which is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is the required answer for this. Next, derivative of one function with respect to another function. Now the derivative of sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square with respect to sine inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. So let us take u as sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. U is equal to sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, which is nothing but 2 tan inverse x, which is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. And let us take V as, we'll take this as V as sine inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. We can write this as pi by 2 minus cos inverse x, because sin inverse x can be written as pi by 2 minus cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. So now this is nothing but pi by 2 minus cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. We are applying all the trigonometric formulas here. So that is pi by 2 minus 2 tan inverse x is nothing but u here. So V is equal to pi by 2 minus u. So we require du by dv. So we'll write this as u is equal to pi by 2 minus v. So therefore du by dv is equal to derivative of pi by 2 0 and derivative of minus v is minus 1. So again option C is the answer, which is minus 1 here. If sin y is equal to x into sin of a plus y, it's given sin y is equal to x into sin of a plus y, then I have to find dy by dx. So anyway we are having 4 options, so I will proceed with this question by considering sin y equals x into sin of a plus y by solving for x. So that is, we will solve for x so that we get x is equal to sin y by sin of a plus y. So we will differentiate this with respect to y now. So we are proceeding little bit differently in this problem. We need dy by dx. First we'll find dx by dy and then we'll take the reciprocal. So dx by dy is equal to, let us apply quotient rule here. As we are differentiating with respect to y, this is not implicit differentiation. So sin y by sin of a plus ay. So denominator is sin of a plus y into d by dx of numerator is cos y minus numerator is sin y into derivative of sin of a plus y is cos of a plus y by denominator square, that is sin square a plus y. So dx by dy is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b is the numerator. You can observe sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. This is in that form. So a is a plus y and b is y. So we have sin of a minus b. Sin of a minus b means a plus y minus y by sin square a plus y. So that is equal to y gets cancels, we get sin a by sin square a plus y. So dx by dy is sin a by sin square a plus y. Now let us take the reciprocal. So dy by dx is equal to sin square a plus y by sin a. Sin square a plus y by sin a. So that is sin square a plus y by sin a is in option A here. So this is again a parametric differentiation, a problem on parametric differentiation. We have x is equal to 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, y is equal to 2t by 1 plus t square. I have to find dy by dx. Options are minus x by y, minus y by x, and y by x. So now x is equal to 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square is given. So we'll go by substitution here, though it is a parametric differentiation. See, dx by dt and dy by dt. We can find dx by dt and dy by dt, and then we can find dy by dx. But as we need to apply quotient rule in both the cases, let us proceed by substitution of inverse trigonometric function. So let us put t is equal to tan theta. T equals tan theta in both the terms. So we get x is equal to cos 2 theta and y is equal to sin 2 theta. That is, x is equal to 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta, which is equal to 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. Similarly, y is equal to 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So that is 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but sin 2 theta. So therefore now we need dy by dx actually. So to get that, let me take dy by d theta first. That is, dy by d theta is derivative of sin 2 theta, which is 2 cos 2 theta. Similarly, dx by d theta is minus 2 sin 2 theta. That is cos 2 theta. Derivative of cos 2 theta is minus 2 sin theta. Now dy by dx is equal to 2 cos 2 theta divided by minus 2 sin 2 theta, which is nothing but sin 2 theta cos 2 theta by sin 2 theta. So which is equal to, you can observe cos 2 theta is x and sin 2 theta is y here. So it is minus y. That is minus x by y. Minus x by y is in option A. So here we got 2 cos 2 theta and sin 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is here. Cos 2 theta is x here and sin 2 theta is y here. Therefore, instead of cos 2 theta we can write x, and instead of sin 2 theta it is y, and I have minus sign here. So answer is minus x by y. So again one more question on parametric differentiation. It's given x is equal to 2 cos t plus cos 2t, y is equal to 2 sin t minus sin 2t. Then dy by dx at t is equal to pi by 4 is, option A is minus 1 plus root 2, option B 1 minus root 2, option C is 1 by root 2, and option D is root 2. So let us consider x is equal to 2 cos t plus cos 2t. So dx by dt is equal to, derivative of 2 cos 2t is minus 2 sin t. Derivative of cos 2t is minus 2 sine 2t. Similarly, let us consider y is equal to 2 sine t minus sine 2t. So dy by dt is equal to 2 cos t here, derivative of sine t is cos t, minus derivative of sine 2t is 2 cos 2t. So therefore dy by dx, let us divide this, dy by dt by dx by dt, which is 2 cos t minus 2 cos 2t whole divided by minus 2 sin t minus 2 sin 2t. So now at t equals pi by 4, we need dy by dx at t is equal to pi by 4. Let us put t is equal to pi by 4 here. T is equal to pi by 4, that is 2 into cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 minus 2 into cos 2 into pi by 4 is cos pi by 2, which becomes 0. Cos pi by 2 is 0. In the denominator I have 2 sin t, 2 sin t, that is 2 sin pi by 4, which is again 1 by root 2 minus 2 sin pi by 2, that is 2 sin of 2 into pi by 4 is sin pi by 2, which is 1. So therefore we get 2 by root 2 is root 2 minus 0 divided by minus 2 by root 2 is minus root 2 again minus 2. So minus root 2 minus 2 in the denominator and root 2. Actually we don't have this answer in the given option, so we have to further simplify this. Let us take root 2 here like this, and we'll take minus common in the denominator. So and also we'll take root 2 outside, so you get 1 minus root 2 here. So root 2 will be eliminated and we get minus 1 by 1 minus root 2, minus 1 by 1 minus root 2. Here we got minus root 2 by taken minus common, so we got this as 1 plus root 2 here. So minus root 2 by 1 plus root 2 into root 2, root 2 is eliminated, so we got 1 by 1 plus root 2, so that is root 2 plus 1. So I can rationalize the denominator like this, root 2 plus 1, 1 plus root 2 into 1 minus root 2 here, and in the numerator we get 1 minus root 2. So 1 minus root 2 into 1 plus root 2 is 1 minus root 2 by 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So which is nothing but minus 1 plus root 2 here. Minus 1 plus root 2 is in the option A. So let me repeat this. 2 cos t minus 2 cos 2t by minus 2 sin t minus 2 sin 2t is obtained when we find dy by dx. We are putting t is equal to pi by 4. When t is pi by 4, cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and cos of 2 pi by 4 means cos pi by 2, which is 0. In the denominator I have minus 2 into sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, minus 2 sin of pi by 2 is minus 2 into 1. So now root 2 cancels. You will get 2 by root 2 means it is root 2. 2 into 0 is 0. Minus 2 by root 2 is again minus root 2 minus 2. So in fact here we have root 2 minus 2 by minus root 2 minus 2 means I can take minus root 2 common in the denominator. I will do this again. That is root 2 in the numerator, minus root 2 is taken common, so you get root 2 plus 1 or 1 plus root 2. So I have minus 1 by 1 plus root 2, which we rationalized that is 1 minus root 2. So 1 plus root 2 into 1 minus root 2 is 1 minus, here I have to write 1 minus root 2 here. So 1 plus root 2 into 1 minus root 2 is 1 minus 2, we get minus, so we get 1 minus root 2 in fact. So it is option B actually. I told it is minus 1 plus root 2, so it is 1 minus root 2. Option B is the right answer. Next, the differential coefficient of e to the power of x cube with respect to log x, that is derivative of one function with respect to another function. So as usual, we will take u is equal to e to the power of x cube and v is equal to log x. So du by dx is equal to e to the power of something is e to the power of something into derivative of something, that is d by dx of x cube is 3x square. So du by dx is e to the power of x cube into 3x square, and derivative of log x is 1 by x. So we need du by dv here, that is du by dx divided by dv by dx, so which is equal to e to the power of x cube into 3x square divided by 1 by x, which is nothing but e to the power of x cube into 3 into x cube here. So that is 3x cube into e to the power of x cube, which is in option C here. Option C is the right answer. Next we have the derivative of cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square with respect to cot of 1 minus 3x square, that is here I have cot inverse in fact, so it's typed as cot. It is cot inverse of 1 minus 3x square by 3x minus x cube is. So we'll take u as cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square and v as cot inverse of 1 minus 3x square by 3x minus x cube. So now du by dx, so before going to du by dx, so we'll observe cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is 2 tan inverse x, that is u is equal to 2 tan inverse of x, and v is equal to 3 tan inverse x, that is cot inverse of 1 minus 3x square by 3x minus x cube is nothing but 3 tan inverse x. This is the formula from inverse trigonometry again. So now you can observe there is a relation between u and v now. So tan inverse x, u is equal to 2 tan inverse x, v is equal to 3 tan inverse x. So therefore u is equal to 2 by 3 tan inverse x, that is 2 by 3 v. 2 by 3 v is nothing but, just let me write here, u is equal to 2 by 3 into v. So that is, if you put v is equal to 3 tan inverse x, you get u. So now we need du by dv. So du by dv is equal to 2 by 3, which is in option D. So in the next video we will discuss few more questions on derivatives. Again, thank you. I will conclude with this problem in this video.